Hi there, peeps. It's Barrie J Davies, back in another daily podcast. How you doing well out there? I haven't been very well for the last, just today anyway. I feel a bit better now. I've just slept a lot. Anyway, we're carrying on with the podcast, well or not. And so basically, I was supposed to be at my open houses today, but I checked in sick, so I need to recuperate. I feel really tired today. I feel a bit worn out. Anyway, just catching up on sleep more than anything else. And anyway, today on the podcast we're talking about bad art or making bad art. Okay, and I always think that silly art and comedy art is good for you. I don't know. I just find like some of the artists that I like, making the humorous kind of take on things is actually quite good, quite cathartic. And I also feel like it's good to get stuff out of there, just get it out of your head. So anyway, I'm going to show you a painting that I've done about pet portraits. I don't know if I've shown you this before, but I made this in reaction to, I think it was people asking me about what you do, what you don't do. I always find it interesting when you turn around and what you don't do and what you do. So yeah, this is my anti-pet portrait painting. It's on a 20 centimeter canvas, and I don't do pet portraits. And yeah, so that's my takeaway from that. But it's very interesting when people say what they do and what they don't do. So like, and I find it interesting because I'm like, I want to create all sorts of fun stuff, and basically I find pet portraits probably, sorry to say this, but one of the worst things that people can do painting artwork about. Well, why would you want to paint someone's dog or someone's cat, and to sort of keep them alive or something? I don't know. So yeah, pet portraits is probably the one thing I really hate. I don't know. So, but I can take the piss out of it, and by taking the piss out of it, I'm dealing with it. And maybe that's what my work's about, is taking the piss out of things. And is it bad art that I'm taking the piss out of things? Is it crazy art or bad art because I'm rubbishing things? But then maybe I need, it's the irony I like. I remember my old tutor from art school, Tim Davies, he said to me, avoid irony at all costs. And I don't know, I like ironic things, and I like subverting things. So yeah, so this has got to be my pet portrait painting. So for those who are listening to the podcast, it's a picture of Popeye, but kind of done in the world of Snoopy, with a speech bubble saying, "I don't do pet portraits," and it's kind of done in a meme joke kind of way. So I like that kind of messing around with people's heads and things like that, and double meanings. That's kind of what I like producing. So anyway, my name's Barrie J Davies, pop surrealist artist based in Brighton. Today I haven't been very well, but today I'm back on the podcast, and I'll be doing well out there. And I think it's good to, I think it's good to do things and challenge things rather than just, I don't know. I think one of the things I've seen in open houses is people doing pictures of the pier or pictures of the beach, or there's just cliche things that I see, which I will say in my open house, there isn't that level of cliche-ness. Yeah, I remember at art school we were told, don't come here to make pretty pictures. And I kind of like, yeah, I think there's not, I like to bring edge to what I'm doing. I think that's something I've been bringing more into my work, and that it's challenging and kind of, I don't know, maybe that comes from the world of Dada, I don't know. So I was just updating the Dada page of my website at the moment, or website, and I like upsetting people, or, you know, in that kind of, you're not giving them what they want every time. Yeah, it's like people who want pretty pictures, you may have to go somewhere else if you want my work. I'm not here to paint pretty pictures. I'm just making things that make me, if I'm not excited about what I'm doing, I might dress it up with glitter and sparkles and stuff, but then maybe there's something else going on, or maybe there's, you know, why does it look like a certain way? So these are things that I'm kind of interested in. But yeah, I like bad art. I like people who disrupt and confuse people. So like Ad Reinhardt, who painted the Black Square, and the Jake and Dinos Chapmans of the world kind of enjoy the kind of critique of society and the world throughout their work. One artist I'm thinking about a lot is Mr. Bingo, and how he kind of makes art about things that annoy him. And I remember he did a piece which I saw on social media, it was on Instagram, and he'd done when it was raining a lot beginning of the year, and he put it up in his window of his shop in London. He said, shop/studio, he put rain fuck off, and it was just kind of pinned up like a text piece, and that was for sale as well, which I thought was brilliant. And he made money out of something which was annoying him. So I like the idea that he did something, like, got something out of it, more than just a monetary transaction for a piece of artwork. He made something which got something off his chest. I've been doing lots of stuff. A bit like that. I like, disrupting things. So one artist I really like years ago was Martin Kippenberger, and he did a whole series of pieces of work about job interviews, where there was like a table and two chairs, and this table and chairs were on they were on a football pitch, which I thought was even more funny. So I kind of like, there's an argument in my work. There's kind of, somebody wins and somebody loses in the work. So I don't know, or maybe I win and sometimes I lose. I don't know. So there's this ongoing discussion in my work, and I don't like making something purely for decorative reasons, because that's merely an illustration, and I'm against that. So I use the language of cartoons in my work, so you can read the narrative. Anyway, I'm gonna go nip down the shop now because I've got to go and get some stuff for tea. But anyway, hope you're doing well out there. I was going to be at open houses today. Feel better now than I did. I think I'm going to be there in the next weekend coming up, so that'll be, so I get to see more people. But so anyway, I'm on the mend. Right, Barrie J Davies, over and out for another daily podcast. Speak to you soon. Ciao for now, peeps. I think we've hit over 300 episodes of this podcast. So if you want to listen to more of this podcast, there's about 300 episodes for you to dive through. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Ciao for now, peeps.
Barrie J Davies is an artist.